Morning to you, Diana.
Good morning, my darling. How are you this morning?
I'm fine. How are you travelling? Okay?
Okay, yeah. Yeah, travelling a lot.
Good. Yes, you are indeed. Look, you're back in Melbourne to do a series of concerts. I believe you've done a couple already?
Yeah, we were up in Warburton, and that was a fabulous experience. One of those little jewel theatres. We had a great crowd, packed out, and everyone had a wonderful time.
Yeah.
And I'm in Whitehorse Arts Centre at 2 o'clock on Sunday the 29th. And then I go up to Shepparton on the 5th of October, an afternoon concert, and then in Frankston on the 16th of October.
Wow, a busy schedule.
Not as busy as it used to be. We used to do 300 days a year.
Tell us, are you doing a lot of touring these days, Diana? A lot of performing?
Hell no, I'm an old turkey now. I don't do a lot. I just do what I want to do. I do a lot of writing for my theater company and, some appearances, but not like I used to, nothing like I used to, no. But I still enjoy it greatly.
Fantastic. Where are you based these days?
Mostly in Georgia, but I slip around a little bit, get up to Nashville quite a bit and all of that. So.
Now, look, this week is a big week in Melbourne, of course, Diana, with the grand final. And, of course, you sang at the grand final all those years ago. What are your memories from that? I mean, what a fantastic gig to get.
It was a pretty amazing gig because I was the first woman to have ever done it. And I was very honoured about that, and it was kind of a stirring event to see all those Australian flags waving as they carted me around. It was pretty amazing, truthfully. There's
been many wonderful achievements in your career. What have been some of the highlights? I mean, obviously that would have been one, but what are some of the others you can share with us?
Well, I think, starting back in Sydney, the first time when I sang with Sinatra and the whole audience started to stomp, that was a scary thing.
Wow.
And then the same thing happened to me on the Grand Ole Opry. When the first song I ever sang there, they started to stomp and holler and yell. And it's kind of unusual for, the audience to start yelling in the middle of the song. And so that was a little sort of, whoa, what's going on? Is it a burning building or what?
Goodness me.
Building burning. It's been amazing experiences like that.
What about singing with Johnny Cash?
Oh, well, that's the man. He was the man.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Magnetic performer. You just couldn't take your eyes off him. I think every woman in the world was in love with him. But he was a fabulous entertainer and very committed and very proud of his American Indian heritage.
Tell us, what can people expect at your concerts these days, Diana? A little bit of the old, and of course we'll talk about the new album in a moment, but effectively you're going to do all of those songs that people love and they look forward to hearing? Oh yeah, we'll go right back to the beginning. In fact, I've even got tapes of the Sing-Along with Mitch show, so that should be interesting for people, and the Diana Trask show, and all the big songs I had nominated for Grammys and things like that, and then we come right up to the present time with lots of stories and hope everybody has fun. That's the main thing. Well, of course it is. Now, you've been busy with the new album that's out there, Daughter of Australia. Tell us a little bit about that. Yes. Well, I went to Nashville and recorded the title song and a few others on that album, basically because of a disc jockey, I won't name it, but who was always saying, you go over to America, you're not really Australian anymore, and all of that. But the truth of the matter is, I was born here in Australia. I am an Australian person, and so I thought, well, I'm just going to write exactly how I feel. So I went in and wrote this song, and then started writing actually for my theater group, and then have been to Nashville recently and put this together, and I'm really excited about it. We've got the first hit I ever had in country music on it. We managed to acquire it. A Roger Miller song called Lock, Stock and Teardrops. Wow. And Hold On to What You Got's the first song I ever sang on the Grand Ole Opry. So there's a lot of nostalgia and contemporary stuff on there today. Fabulous. Now, you put a band together for your concerts here, Diana, or are you working with a pianist, or what's going to be happening? No, we have a band. We did a pianist because it was such a small theatre up in Warburton, and some tracks, and from now on we'll have bands and singers, and it should be great. I'm really interested. I mean, the musician standard here in Australia is pretty darn good, Yeah. So I'm quite excited about it. Well, that's saying a lot because, I mean, you've worked with the biggest and the best in the business, so that's a real rap for our local Aussie boys and girls.
Absolutely, yeah. Well, I've always been impressed with their standard, even going back to Channel 9 Band.
Oh.
You know, that was pretty darn good.
Boy, oh boy, there were some fantastic musicians back then.
It was, and they were dedicated people, and I find the same today, kind of a little different swag on them, but still, very dedicated to what they're doing. So that's amazing. God bless them.
Good on you, Diana. It's a great rap for our local boys and girls. Now, look, just again, the concert's coming up for Diana this Sunday at the Whitehorse Centre, Nunawading, Sunday the 29th.
That's sold out, so hurry up. There's only a few tickets left for that one.
Fantastic. And then, of course, up to Shepparton. Yeah,
Shepparton's looking great. I was up there the other day. The canola is out everywhere. It is the most beautiful drive. If you have time, drive up there right now. And
then getting back local to Frankston at the Arts Centre there on the 16th of October. That's a great venue too, Diana, a lovely, lovely place to play.
Yeah, well, I'm from down around Brighton. Well, I'm from a lot of places, but yeah, that's a great crowd down there, I'm sure.
All the very best. Thanks for joining us on the Big Breakfast at 88.3 Southern FM, and I'm looking forward to catching up with you.
God bless you, and thank you for having me today. It's been a real honour. Thank you.
All the best to Diana Trask. Thanks, Diana. See you later.
See you, mate.
Cheers. See you, mate, like that. Bye. Diana Trask there, and what an absolute legend. One of those people that you can actually say has been there and done it all. From Sinatra to Johnny Cash, Mitch Miller, you name it.
Yes,
you could, well, I think she actually has had an autobiography written, but certainly the names just can go on and on and on. Let's have a listen to Diana's new track. It is, in fact, the title track off a new album. It's called Daughter of Australia. Here's Diana Trask. Have a listen. Some beautiful words in this.
Daughter of Australia, the land that my mother gave to me, and I'll be there, I'll stand up for Australia. It's the place my heart will ever be. Yes, I have walked her mountains and her valleys, and I have worked her fields and cried her tears, and I've sung her songs and borne her babies, and raised her sons and daughters through the years, and raised her sons and daughters through the years. Yes, I will wear the wattle on my shoulder, and let the Anzac spirit guide my way, for the sun shines on the daughters of Australia and fills their heart with love each time they say. Yes, I'm so proud to be a daughter of Australia, the land my mother gave to me, for the sun shines on the daughters of Australia, the place where my heart will ever be, for the sunshine on the daughters of Australia, the place my heart will ever be.
Well, there it is, Russ. The
Boy, oh boy, that is powerful stuff, mate.
Diana Trask and Daughter of Australia. Some lovely lyrics in that one, Rusty. I hope that does very, very well, for I'm sure all the patriotic Aussies will go out and support that new album of Diana's, especially with that song. That's a cracker.
Yeah, mate, well, I've got the old goosebumps up on the arms with that one, so
yes.
Congratulations, Diana. Fabulous track there, and all the best with your tour around Victoria.
Rusty, we're coming up to 8:30. We've still got a lot to get through. We've got a lot of people to say hello to, but in the meantime, some sponsorships, or do you have something very quickly to...
Yes, a couple of calls.
Yep.
We had a call from Pam. She wants a song from Sandra J before we